Okay, I think we're live. I think we're live. Right. Good evening, everybody. We are back. That was Symphonia. Last time we did a 4-hour stream, which I ended up exhausted by the end of it without my voice. But we did a lot of things in that stream, and basically turned Colette into a soulless angel of sorts, and pretty much did everything that there is to do, but then plot twists happened, so never mind, we got a lot more stuff to do now. And let's start off with a skit. Betrayer Kratos. Kratos had been deceiving us from the very beginning. I had thought there was something strange about him, but in the end I couldn't figure it out in time. I hate myself for being so naive. Damn him! He'll pay for this, I swear! Lloyd. So yeah, for anyone who missed the stream, Kratos is actually a traitor. He is no longer in the party. Well, that's fine, I guess. That's just how the story progresses. I wasn't... It's okay, because soon enough we'll get, you know, stuff and things. But, yeah, so Kratos is gone now. Anyways, where are we again? Techno base near Tuet? Yeah, that's exactly where we are. There's Yggdrasil's aim. I wonder if that Yggdrasil guy is the leader of Crucius. Yes, most likely the sleeping goddess Martel is a symbolic entity, while Yggdrasil actually executes their plans. And Kratos was really one of the Yggdrasil's subordinates. What is he trying to do by turning Colette into Martel? More importantly than that, I want to know why Martel requires the body to be her vessel, because probably she doesn't have one. Alright, no worse, that means she doesn't have a body. So wait, if you don't have a body, if all you have left is your heart or your soul, because a heart without a body is kind of... can you still live? If it's your heart, no, you're technically not alive. Colette is currently living despite having lost her soul. I suppose when you put it that way, you know, if we can do... we can always find out why Martel has his body, we might also be able to find out what it is about it and Yggdrasil is trying to do. Yeah, so you don't lose... if you lose your heart, you die. If you lose your soul, then you become like Colette, but, you know, this is a different thing. Anyway, I wonder if you could pronounce it as Yggdrasil. I think that... I mean, probably some people pronounce it as something like that, and I'm actually not sure if Yggdrasil or Yggdrasil is the correct way to say it, because it's a very weird word nonetheless, but something that pops up a lot and stuff. Anyways, I'm also gonna have to get used to the controls, not just because I haven't played this game in a week, but also because right before this I was playing A Hat in Time, which finally came out on PS4. And in that game, it controls like butter, and you're able to move and jump and climb and do all these sorts of things, whereas in this game you can just kind of move around. So, it is a very stark contrast in how much I can do in the world map, but we'll manage. Also, my lips are like literally on fire right now, so wait. Because, okay, so there was a snowstorm yesterday over here. And that's why my lips are on fire, because they got dried up from all the cold. So, that's one of the reasons I couldn't stream yesterday. Today it's not quite as bad, but it's still painful. And I don't have any chapstick on me because I ran out, so that's just great. I'm just having to constantly lick my own lips so that they don't dehydrate so much, which means I have to drink a lot of water. So hold on a second. Hey, it's gonna be a great stream. Okay, it seems like there's always a dozen different ways to spell or pronounce Nordic crap, and what you're describing sounds like a true analog movement, and commonly more rare than I previously thought. You don't have any chapstick, dude. You sound like you desperately... I desperately need some, but I'll figure it out. We haven't been able to go out anyways, because, you know, we're kind of trapped in our house because of the snow. But anyways, candy Vaseline, petroleum jelly. That'll do in a bit. I might have some Vaseline around here somewhere. Anyways, what's this do again? Ah, yeah, the electrical thing. Anyway, stop talking about me and let's just continue with the game here. I don't think this stream is gonna be as long as last week's. Yeah, last week I was too drained by the end of it, and yeah, I don't think I'll have the energy for something like that again. For this week, however, I will do obviously we're doing at least 2 hours. That's just always the case. But whether I actually do 3 hours or anywhere around that length remains to be seen. Also, I fucked up. Hold on, shit. Okay. I'm trying to get something here. Wait. No, what I want to do is this. So I can actually push you over here, and then I can push you up here. Alright. Also, don't lick your lips, that makes it worse. Ow! Well, I should have known. Ay. It's kind of just like an instinct thing that your body does. It's like, hey, it's dry, lick it. This because it's wet. And then you realize, oh wait, shit, that's bad. Ay. This always happens in the winter season. It's actually not winter yet. It's what's it called? It's fall season still, but it feels like winter. I don't know, the weather's been really weird lately. Or, I don't know, that's just how it works around here. But, anyway, what we need to do here is, we need to get this boxes over here so we can actually, quote-unquote, platform our way up there, which again, having come fresh from a hat in time, this feels like I should just be able to jump up there, but no, we gotta do, all sorts of crazy things to get this, to get up here, because for some reason, characters just can't jump. I mean, I get that's how just game mechanics work, but, I find it especially weird in Colette's case, because we actually do see her, like, fly a bunch of times. Because she does have wings. She is physically capable of flying. In fact, she's done it before. She just doesn't do it when we would like her to do it. Which is unfortunate, but that's just how the game decided to make itself. Okay. Anyways, let's see. A straw hat and an EX gem. Let's see. I believe the straw hat is something you can put on Lloyd. You know, increase his intelligence, but he can't really do that. Use that too much. But Genus can definitely use it. Okay. I found a list of suitable substitutes for lip balm chipstick. Would you like an hour after the stream? Well, unless one of them is water, like just bottled water, there's not much I can do about it right now. So I can't really use them. But sure, if you want to list them, just so people watching the stream will know. If they're dealing with the same situation in the future, you should go ahead. Anyways, but we need to put this over here. Okay, that's the one that actually activates the switch. Yes, it is. Now I can go up to that elevator. And, well, not elevator, the stairs. This is an elevator. And we'll need to deal with that later. But for right now, I just need to go down here, see what's going on in the downstairs area. We got a thing here. Insufficient power, please charge. Okay. There you go, you got it now. Okay, put it on an elevator, but it went a bit too low, so okay, that's the elevator from upstairs. So we need to put some boxes on the right. Oh, okay, I see where we need to put them. And then this we can just drop down here, actually. That is loud as hell. Alright, anyways. But okay, helpful health tips. The stuff I've tried for dry lips that definitely works are petroleum jelly and beeswax. According to WikiHow, other good stuff include the following. Rub slices of cucumber on your lips for 5 minutes. Do we have any cucumber? I don't think we have any cucumber on us right now, but let's see what else we have over here. 'Cause I don't believe I have any petroleum jelly or beeswax. We have honey, but I don't think that works the same as beeswax. Anyways, let's see. But I do know that like in makeup stuff, makeup related things, people like to put cucumbers on like their eyes, and they make fun of that a lot in like cartoons and sitcoms and stuff. So that makes sense that cucumbers do actually have some sort of like healing properties to them. Anyways, let's see. What the, you have to try something again? Okay, whatever. Drop almond oil, coconut oil, or almost any kind of oil you got laying around on your lips. Olive, jojoba, or canola, or even mustard oil. Ah, we do have olive oil, so that might actually work. And avocado oil, that might work too. Cocoa butter, shea butter works good too. I forgot about these. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so we definitely have some olive oil, so I might have to use that. I got a protect ring. That's is that gonna increase anyone's defenses? Okay, let me see something. Do I need down you? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Is anyone not wearing something? Is everyone wearing the yellow? I still don't know what that does. I have no idea. Anyways, well, you don't need both of these. Let's see. Protect ring. Reduces physical damage but raises element. That's not a very good trade-off. Accuracy, defense. That's just a flat defense boost. Actually, I kind of like it. Hold on. And Lloyd, defense. You know, instead of defense, I kind of like to have a. Wait. Yeah, strength. I don't know. I feel like that works better for you. So then now I have 3 talismans I can give to someone. Spread and bangle. I think it might be better than this thing. Might be. Alright, apply drops of milk cream. Let it sit for 10 minutes, then wash off with warm water. Also, aloe vera. But apparently that's not advisable for someone with really cracked lips and would probably burn. They're not super cracked, but they are very bothersome right now. So maybe I could do that, but I'm not sure we have any aloe vera left. Alright. Anyways, what can we do here? Oh, we can drain the water. Alright, that's cool. What now? Oh wait, I see. There's an entrance back there. Let's see. Let's go down here, and this water sound effects. That was ridiculous. Okay. I did something. They can open the door back here. That's one. Just suggests intaking more vitamins E and C. That's it. Okay, yeah, that one is. That's just straight vitamins. That makes sense. But anyways, oh, we got guts in here.
Damn it! What's so special about me? Those renegades need to hurry up and make up their freaking minds about whether they're our enemies or not.
I mean, you're wearing a pretty standout outfit if that's what they're looking for.
Lloyd, what are we going to do now?
I don't know.
We've got to save Colette somehow. She's going to die if she's made into Martel's vessel.
But what can we do?
You always ask the negative questions, Genius. I don't like that.
Sheena, where did you get your X-Sphere?
Huh? Well, that came out of nowhere. I got this before I came here. They attached it to me at the Imperial Research Academy.
Is it normal for people to equip X-Spheres in Tethe'ala?
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the renegades.
Huh. So that's interesting.
Nowadays, X-Spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tethe'ala and the renegades are on the same side?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure if you could say that, but the renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds.
I think the renegades are just neutral. Like they're not evil. They're just neutral and kind of want to kill everybody.
And the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea.
Yeah, see?
They talked the king and the pope into it. If you desire for Tetheala to prosper, kill the Chosen of Silverant.
That's horrible.
Lloyd, I suggest we go to Tetheala.
Why Tetheala?
You got any ideas here in Silverant, Genus?
Don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-spheres called Crucius crystals.
Oh, I get it. Colette's current condition is caused by the Crucius crystal.
Since Tetheala is studying the X-spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals as well.
Don't lie, Rain, you just want to go there to explore the ruins in a completely different world.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tetheala's Chosen at the Imperial Research Academy.
There's a Chosen in Tetheala too?
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tetheala as well. The Church of Martel exists too.
But if they've been carrying out the regeneration that many times, why hasn't Martel's vessel been completed already?
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of Salvation were... No, never mind.
Yeah, there are too many things that we don't know. Crucius's objective, the renegades, the method to save Colette. So let's just start with what we can do now.
So, we're going to Tetheala?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have right now. And this time, I'm going to fulfill my role. I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself anymore.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are we going to get to Tetheala?
Finally, you're asking a useful question, Genus. I was hoping that from you as the smart person of the team after Rain.
I'm sure Sheena knows how to get there, correct?
My understanding is that you can travel to Tetheala by passing through distortion in space.
And where do we find one of those?
As far as I know, crafts called Riards are the only things that can do that.
Ah, okay.
Where are they?
The renegades should have them. They should be somewhere on this base.
Okay then, let's get going.
That's just convenient. Also, I love how Colette is just sitting there doing nothing because she can't. That's great. Also, you missed the chance to call that the lip tips. Yeah, that would have been a pretty funny name, but that's okay. Anyways, here's Lloyd's cell from like way back then. You can actually go in here and save, which I might as well since I'm here. Anyways, go on. Just make sure we're saving this one because that's the one we gotta save on. Oh boy, the rear guards. I've been looking forward to these. Yeah, I'm not sure why they chose. Like, it sounds like rear guards, but they just decide to name them something weird. I wonder if that name, the rears, is something that also comes from Norse mythology, or if it's just there. Also, I have fought you people already. I have no idea. Okay. Hello. Anyways, Cyclone City is actually pretty good, so I'm glad you just got that, Sheena. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, I forgot Colette got that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so Colette is completely silent now. She doesn't even have emotions. Like, previously she didn't have a voice. Now she doesn't even have emotions, so she just won't even do anything at any point. Anyways. Oh, new skill from Sheena that actually looks interesting. Yeah, Cyclone Seal is pretty cool. We'll look into it more once when we're playing as her later. Hello, here's a shark.
These are the Riards.
Or a Riard.
Hurry, they'll catch up to us.
Also, this music just got super cheerful. Well, that's a single Riard though. How are we gonna fit everyone in? Lloyd?
Alright then. Tetheala, here we come.
Lloyd, you're by yourself. How are you gonna get everyone else in that Riard? Lloyd? You're living... Lloyd? You're living... Lloyd! Lloyd! So our cutscene was added to this version of the game as well.
Whoa! What's happening?
I don't know. It just suddenly...
Look, the fuel gauge is empty.
So that's it. Since you've broken the seals in Silverant, there's not enough mana in this world.
And that means we're gonna fall! Ah! Ah!
You could sound a bit more excited, Genus. Come on, man. Anyway, there were barely 5 yards, not 4. Because Colette is here too. I have no idea how that worked.
I think we managed to avoid destroying them completely.
Completely. They're still pretty destroyed, just not 100%.
They're useless unless we get some fuel.
I think you need to do something besides just fuel here, Genus.
What's the
They're
fuel?
smoking.
Coal?
Coal? Oh, jeez. How do you guys manage to actually live in Silverant?
I think they use mostly horsepower. As in literal horses. Calm down here. Remember the steamboat thing? That was a big deal for the people in Silverant.
Then magic, I assume. Perhaps the lightning that Volt produces?
You just sap them. That's how it works.
Then all we have to do is have Sheena summon Volt, right?
What do people know? How do people know about Volt? He's not in Silverant.
I haven't made a pact with Volt.
Oh, you just gotta make one.
Well, then I guess we'll just have to leave these here.
Oh, and here I thought Magi technology was infallible.
Hey, what's that?
That's the Tower of Salvation. Why is that here? This is Tepeala, right?
Of course. The Tower of Salvation appears in the Flourishing World. The tower also appeared on your side after Colette received the Oracle, right?
2 worlds. 2 towers.
I think, considering how tall it is, I think it's just one tower that extends to both worlds. Even though technically that would mean that you could see a giant-ass line from Silverant to Teteala from space, which you actually can't, but still. That's what I would suggest, considering it goes above the clouds.
What about the Holy Ground? The Church of Martel is also over here, correct? Is the Holy Ground called Karlon?
Yes. The place where the Tower of Salvation lies is the Holy Ground of Karlon. The same as in your world.
The Holy Ground of Karlon is where the peace treaty was signed to end the ancient war. There can't be 2 of them.
Well, if there's 2 towers, there might as well be 2 grounds.
Are you sure yours isn't a fake? We have records in our museums that depict how the hero Mythos called the 2 ancient kings to the Holy Ground of Karlon in order to forge a peace treaty.
Well, I mean, maybe history has its fair share of plot holes here and there, and like there's actually 2 grounds, or maybe the ground was found somewhere. I don't freaking know, Sheena.
Records exist on our side as well.
See?
Instruments used to sign the treaty can be found in the Palma Costa Academy.
So, either one side is fake, or maybe they're actually both real.
Lloyd, that's not possible.
How do you know?
Don't get mad, I was just kind of saying stuff. Anyway, let's get going.
It's true we aren't going to get anywhere by pondering about it here.
I love Lloyd's replies. Like, I was just participating. I didn't actually contribute. I just wanted to participate.
Wow, it's our first adventure in Tepeala.
Genus, this isn't a field trip.
They're elves. Well, yeah, they are elves. I gotta say, that was quite a surprise. Indeed, don't get the opportunity to fly to the sky very often, or fall from the sky either. Can be helped. When you break the seals in Silverant, the mana over here grows thin. Even so, it's a lot thicker over here than it is in Silverant. Oh, you can tell that, because they're elves. Of course, because Genus and the Professor are elves. Why can elves tell that? Well, because they're elves. Ay. Which is funny. The funny thing about Sheen and Genus and Rain is like the thing that physically sets elves apart is the pointy ears. But Rain and Genus have hair that covers their ears, so you can't actually see it. In fact, Lloyd is the only one that has visible ears in the entire team. Look at this. Nobody else has visible ears. Anyways. I just wish he wants some playthrough of Sonic Adventure. Can't help but be reminded of that non-emotive voice lines like, "Look out, Tails. You're gonna crash. Ah." Anyways, a wizard did it. But how? It was a wizard, and he used magic. I'm a hypocrite. Alright. Colette! Hey, Colette! Can you hear me? Why are your wings out in here but not in the actual game? It looks like she can't even tell you're talking to her right now. Damn it! At that moment, facing the decision between Colette and the world, for a split second, I chose the world. Well, isn't that technically the better of the two things? Even though it's nothing but force splits. It was unavoidable, and a single decision you make could destroy the world. Casually choosing your friend's life instead would have been a strange choice. That's the word you're gonna use. Still, at that moment I abandoned Colette. I'm a hypocrite. Damn it. Well, I mean, Lloyd, again, you didn't actually know if the whole saving the world thing was gonna be for real or not. Anyways, for a second I chose the word. That sounds like a good song lyric. For a second, yeah, that's... I imagine some kind of song. In fact, I would expect something to have... Anyway, geez, look at the amount of skits, flying. Man, that was the first time I've ever flown between two worlds. I think a lot of people can say that. Although we wound up falling. There was insufficient energy, so that couldn't be helped. Yeah, I really want to fly again, but I guess now it isn't really the time for that. Yes, we need to hurry. You people keep telling me to hurry, but also interrupting me with skits. So it's kind of hard to, do the things you want me to do. Anyways, actually this whole skit will make a good song. Yeah, I guess if you break it down. Wow, we've been recording for almost half an hour already, and all we've done is just live Silverhand. Don't give up! What's wrong, Lloyd? A lot of things. Genus. Nothing. I heard the people of Visalia. And this time I couldn't protect Colette either. I'm going to main protagonist depression, okay? I thought I had gotten a little stronger, but now I think I haven't progressed at all. You've grown like 50 levels, it's okay, man. Oh, but you've always tried to do the best you could. You didn't give up, and now we've made it all the way to Tetiala. You're not like the other humans. Those other humans suck. And so, that's why I like you, Lloyd. Thanks, Genus. Also, you actually can see Genus's ears just a little bit under that thing. Okay, anyways, we're not going to give up now. We're going to find a way to save Colette and the world. Yeah, let's do it. As I said, Genus's ears are just... There's like a slight hint of them that's visible under his hair when in those skits. Also, new words and new music. So I hope you didn't like the silver and music too much, because we're moving on to something else. I know the battle music from here in Tetiala is a bit more action packed, so I actually kind of like it better. Wait, what the? Anyways, I don't know, that was weird. My freaking R2 button didn't work for a second. Okay. Ow. Okay. There we go. Okay. I like to imagine that if we could see Genus's ears, they'd perk up like a dog's whenever he gets excited. Yeah, that's... Well, I guess the same could be said for Rain, because their ears... Both of their ears are supposed to be pretty pointy. But they're hidden. Then again, that's what ahoges are for. The ahoge is like the piece of hair that's just like unruly. So in Genus's case, okay, hold on. Okay, he kind of has one, but it's Rain, the primary thing that's coming down from her forehead. That looks like something that could really have a mind of its own. But in the case of anyone else, like... Lloyd kind of has one too, actually. Or if his moves a bit around too, but I guess not. Anyways. Rain's ears while talking about ruins could be described as completely erect. Yeah, that's true. I could also imagine them just literally like rotating as if they were antennas. And that sounds disturbing, but like I'm sure they can make it look kind of silly. Anyways, Angel Yggdrasil. The angel who appeared in the Tower of Salvation. He was unbelievably powerful. Yeah, we were level 15 doing 1 damage. Yes, it sends a power unlike anything we've faced so far. Even though I thought we were going to die that time. Yggdrasil. That's what Kratos called him. Yggdrasil, huh? Well, yeah, didn't we discuss... I feel the skit should have come before the previous skit where we were talking about Yggdrasil. Whatever. Also, I can actually see the ground in that treasure chest. Like it's clipping under the floor. And whatever. That the hell has chosen. So, what's that the hell has chosen of mana like? Well, to sum him up in one word. He's an idiot. Well, you'll see for yourself. Yep, that's probably the best way to describe what we're about to meet, but we'll get there. Alright. Okay, let's see. Oh, hi, I'm in over limit now. Can I do anything with over limit? No, I can't, because Lloyd's Mystic Art is only accessible like towards the very end of the game, and it's really difficult to pull off. Can't do anything about it right now. Anyways, I forget. Was Yagi the guy with the glasses rambling about the mana cannon? Or was he the pretty boy in white? He was the pretty boy in white. The one that kind of looks like Colette if Colette was a tall evil man. Kind of. I guess. Anyways, yeah, but that was him. The guy talking about the mana cannon was Rodile. So, to keep that in mind. Kratos, our enemy. Can't believe he was really our enemy. Oh, you've had time to think about it. Kratos. Yes, I did think he seemed to know too much. But, as we blindly went ahead with the journey of regeneration, he was just laughing at us the whole time. I wonder, the thing he said, especially. Lloyd, I felt gentleness in the words he spoke to you. Kratos, gentle? You gotta be kidding. Still, it's true. It's hard to believe that the things he said to us after we saw the X-Sphere manufacturing at the Asgard range were spoken by a cold-hearted angel of Crucius. Then why did he take Colette? I don't know, maybe he was trying to save the world, I don't know. Right. All we know is that his goals and ours are not the same. Yeah. That yeah came out weird. Anyways, I mean, I'm sure Kratos' backstory goes way deep, and actually, I don't believe we can get the full backstory of Kratos here in the game Tales of Symphonia. I think if you want to know a little bit more about him, you're actually gonna have to go watch the anime, the OVAs, and that'll go a little bit deeper into him. I actually haven't watched it, all of it, just seen like 2 episodes, but in those 2 episodes they did show something that the game doesn't show, as far as I remember. Or maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. Anyways, I think we've fought pretty much all of these enemies already. It's just they're differently colored now, therefore more powerful. That's how JRPGs work. Okay, let's see. How level are we? Oh wait, hold on, we're level 60. Holy shit! Actually, wait, hold on, is that Lloyd? Have you learned everything? No, you got Sword Rain Beta. Okay, I'll try to do that next time, but I'm actually might go and forget something here. Okay, let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the way... Jesus Christ, that was good.
Was that a bit too much?
Anyways, the way Sword Rain Beta works is it's basically just a combination of Sword Rain Alpha and Tiger Blade. So it's cool. I like it. But we gotta get a little bit creative here. So, EX skills, Lloyd. You have TSTST. Okay, so I actually want you to go to S-type right now. So, I'm gonna change Sky Combo for Immunity. Because I want you to go towards S-type now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until he's actually at S-type, and then I'm actually gonna have him forget one specific skill, so he can learn a completely different one. Anyways. Well, yes, Rain, that was a bit much. Anyways, let's see, anyone else? Anyone else about to learn something? S-Seal Absolute. Anything else? Nope. Colette, you still haven't learned freaking Grand Cross, which is upsetting. I don't know why you haven't, but whatever. You got a lot of shit that you gotta learn. Train, Jesus. I feel like I should switch to her, just so that she can learn this shit. Cure physical ailments within a given area. Okay, I think she'll learn that the next time she uses Recover. Nullify. Dispels all party members magic. But she's gonna have to use Dispel in order to learn that. So it's gonna be an issue. Acuteness. Okay, just do Sharpness and then Field Barrier. Just do Barrier. I'm gonna switch to Rain for a little bit just so I can actually make her do those things. Alright, so Barrier and Sharpness. Those are the ones I can actually learn right now. And then Photon, Recover, First Aid, and for now let's put a Ray over here. Okay, and let's just make sure Lloyd, you are in the front lines. Alright, cool. Anyone else about to learn something, Genus? You're about to learn a lot of shit. Holy crap. Okay, let's put you up here instead of Lloyd, actually. Alright. Yeah, seems like the AI never ever uses those buffing spells. I think you can actually set them to... Yeah, you can set them between heal and support. So if you set Rain to support, she'll actually use those more often. But, I don't know, I kinda like her as a healer. So, whatever. But we'll go ahead and use those ourselves. Yeah, I guess I'll switch to her just to show it off. So again, let me see. Barrier is down and then Sharpness is up. Okay. Let's see. Alright, you bird. Come here.
You're gonna regret this.
Ready?
There we go. Okay, so that's Field Barrier. So that's just Barrier for everyone. Okay, let's do that again. There we go. And then Acuteness is just attack for everyone. Ow. Alright. Colette, you could at least do a motion. You're creeping me out here. Jesus, that was just looking at me straight into my soul with dead silence. That's creepy. Anyways, do you even need a healer right now? She never seems to do anything except nuke the battlefield with light magic. Yeah, you make a point. I'm so high level right now that I might not actually need Rain at this point in time. So, I might actually keep you out of the party for a little bit, Rain. Also, okay, let's put Genius up here now so he can learn the stuff that he has to learn. Okay, so let's make sure he has Spread, Eruption, and Air Thrust. So, nothing else you gotta learn? Nope, that's it. Okay, so do everything except Stalagmite, and we should be good. Should be a-okay. And also, do we have? Yeah, okay, we have a couple of these, but I'm not gonna use these quite yet. They're useful, but we can make them even more useful. So, anyways, let's see. Oh, there's a treasure chest back down there. Okay, we go down there eventually. Alright, Genus.
Come get some air thrust.
Okay, that's not what I want you to do, Genus. Oh, hi,
Get some
Sheena, you're...
air thrust.
Genus, please. I'm trying to get you to learn a thing here.
Come get some. All right.
There we go.
All talk.
Well, we barely got to see it, but hey, that was Cyclone. Once some more physical fighters join, you can switch out Genus and plow through these common battles in 1 second each. Yeah, because then they'll just charge straight towards someone and boom. Alright, cool orb. Speaking of Genus, though, that's a weapon for you. That's a pretty good weapon, too. Alright, we'll keep that around. But I must say, Cyclone animation was pretty cool, even though we barely get... Oh, hi. That's right, I got freaking Sheena's thing on. Do I want that? Sure, why not? Okay, let's see. What's the next one? Let's... There we go. Tidal Wave is probably Genus' most powerful attack. Because it just covers the entire field. And it does good damage. It's ridiculous. Anyways, and then Eruption is the next thing. Okay, that's not what I want you to do, Genus.
That's it? I was just getting started.
Well, okay, you show off, Sheena, fine, that's fine. Card of Fire. Let's put that on you. Alright. And then... I want to go down here, actually. Hold on. Yeah, right here. See if we can get... Explosion.
It's gonna be a piece of cake.
Come on. There we go. It is indeed an explosion. Okay, anything else you gotta learn, Genus? Nope. Alright, let's switch this out for Thunderblade. So I like Thunderblade. Or not. Never mind, we're not gonna use Thunderblade, we're just gonna have Colette staring straight into our soul. Sounds like a great idea. Alright, Mr. Robe, I think that's for... Now you use cloaks. Okay, Mr. Robe, more defense and evasion. And then... Who benefits from it more? I think Sheena might benefit more from it more, because she's actually up in the front lines, so... Yeah. Alright, but I think we can switch out of Genus now, so let's go back to... Lloyd? Yeah, sure, Lloyd. Yeah, I think we'll actually keep this party, I like this party. We're actually gonna be getting some new party members somewhat soon, so we'll definitely do some drastic changes sooner rather than later. Anyways, that kinda sucked, I barely even see the difference between that and Eruption. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, Eruption just kind of does a circle 3 times, whereas Explosion is just a prettier circle, but 1 time. So, it is definitely more powerful, but it doesn't look very different. But as long as we have Tidal Wave, we have nothing to worry about. Tidal Wave is just fucking broken. Anyways, hey, by the way, where are we going? You're the one that said, let's go. I thought you knew where you were going. Of course not. How would I know? I'm from Silverhunt. Ah, yes, of course. I'm sorry, but Meltokyo, the Imperial City, the center of Teteala. It's like Tokyo, but it's mellow. So it's called Meltokyo. That's interesting. Also, it actually looks nothing like Tokyo. I don't know why they put that word in there, but anyways, it's the city where the king of Teteala resides. Is it far from here? It's not that far, just north of here. Tokyo, huh? Okay, let's hurry up and go there. Right. You seem a bit troubled, Sheena. Why is that? You want to talk about it? You're about to learn the thing, right? Yeah, S seal. I think that's serpent. Yeah, that's serpent seal. So let's Do a few serpent seals. Angry. Oh! Oh, Noise is here too. How did Noise get here? Urgh. Noise, what are you upset about? I would assume he's upset about the crash. Yeah, how did... Oh, I'm sorry, Noise. Yeah, how did you get here, Noise? Hey, I'm trying to apologize. Grrr. Fine, whatever. No supper for you tonight. You hear me? That was a long whine. Also, no, seriously, what? Look, I get it. It's a fantasy world. Things don't need to make sense, but still. There is no physical explanation as to why fucking Noise is here. Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever. Oh, hi. We're just immediately going into this shit. Okay, hold on. Let me, let's bring in the big guns. It's, okay, hold on. That almost hit the wolf. I think we've seen every spell that Sheena currently has at least once, so that's cool. Noise is a Pokemon and Lloyd is Ash Ketchum. Oh boy, that actually kind of works. Anyways, let's see if in the next fight we can actually learn Serpent Seal Absolute, I think it is? I think it is Serpent Seal Absolute. There's some bears. Hold on. There we go. Yep, okay, we learned that Serpent Seal Absolute. What else is there to do? Nothing else. Hey, hey, hey. Get off. Yeah, so let me go ahead and show Cyclone Seal. Boom. Actually, it isn't gonna do anything to this thing because it's a flying enemy. But if it wasn't a flying enemy, we would actually be able to do a couple of things here.
That's it? This is getting started.
Also, I can't help but notice that people are getting paralyzed around here, so let's, okay, first of all, let's have Rain take care of that real quick. Recover. Boom. Now, Colette, I believe you're wearing a poison charm. Let's make sure you're wearing a plasma charm instead. That'll be a lot more useful. How would you feel if Ash Ketchum in the anime any season was voiced by Scott Melville, Lloyd? I mean, if he makes it sound kind of like Lloyd does, I would be okay with it, because yeah, I actually would be more fitting for me because again, I grew up with the Latino. Jesus Christ, that spooked me. Anyways, I grew up with the Latino dub of Pokemon, and in the Latino dub, Ash and pretty much everyone in every dub ever sounds a bit older than he does in the English dub. So I think, yeah, Scott Melville's voice would actually sound closer to what I'm used to in Ash as compared to what his English voice sounds like. So yeah. What's another character that sounds like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory? In the Latino dub, Dexter sounds like almost a teenage, almost like an early teenager, as opposed to like a little kid. And what else? I think the only character that actually sounds younger would be like Gohan and Goten and like the Dragon Ball children. They actually sound younger, but everyone else always sounds older in the Latino dubs as opposed to the English dubs. I guess there's a huge gap between how a character sounds and how old a character is. Yeah, that's it's always kind of weird. Sorry, but I'm going to part ways with you here. No, wait, shit, I'm currently playing as you. What? Why? Have you forgotten? I was trying to kill Colette. I have to report my failure to the chief. Is this chief person in the city? I'm from Mizuho. The people of Mizuho were chased from this land. We all live in hiding. If you go make that report, are you gonna be alright? Don't worry about that. Anyway, I'd like you to deliver this letter for me. Please give it to the king of in Castle Teteala. Tell him Sheena is from Sheena of Mizuho. He'll grant you an audience right away. Okay, cool. The king wants to kill Colette, right? Are you sure this is gonna be alright? I'm sure he doesn't even know what Colette looks like, so it's, as long as we don't tell him. In order to stop that, I've written the details of everything that's happened, and requested that they help heal Colette. I see. Thank you. No, you don't have to thank me. It's nothing. Don't mention it. You don't have to get all tsundere about that, Sheena. That was just a normal thanks. Anyways, an Imperial Research Academy... The Imperial Research Academy is under the control of the royal family. There isn't any other way. That's all. It's not like I like you or anything, baka. Hey, are you embarrassed? You're funny, Sheena. Back before tsundere had memes like crazy. Actually, it's 2003, man. Memes were kind of just starting. They weren't really taking over the world like they are right now. Shut up, I'm going now. Well, see you again, right? We might meet again, and we might not. By which we mean we will meet again. Because we gotta get Volt, remember? We gotta get Volt with you, Sheena. Then let's not say goodbyes yet. Yeah, see you again. Yeah, see you again someday. Probably not today, because the stream is gonna be going... Might actually end before we get Sheena again, but see you next week, maybe. Alright. Teteala, the flourishing world. Teteala is so amazing. There's all sorts of things I've never seen in Sylvaron, like different colored bears. Have you seen purple bears, Strain? Great. I suppose it should be expected from the flourishing world, but as long as this world is flourishing, Sylvaron will be in the clan. Oh yeah, you're right. I'll just move here. But how in the world did things wind up like this? Like that? Yes, it's a fascinating question. You know, the real fascinating question, why don't you guys just move here to Teteala? Like, you actually legitimately do not have a home in Sylvaron anymore. And this place is better for you. Like, why not just stay here? Seems like a better idea. Let's get some water first. Alright, anyways, this game does it right as far as some age voice things goes. Well, Colette could have a higher pitched voice, but that's the dev's own fault for making her so blatantly moe. Yeah, in Japanese she definitely sounds a lot more gentle than high pitched than she does in English. Back when meme was colloquially known as YTMND or Neogrounds animation. Ha! Back in the day. Alright, I don't think we... Actually, I believe we didn't have internet in our house until like 2005. So for me, like, my first exposures to the internet were like back in 2002 or 2003 when you would go to like a cafe and they would have computers in there where you could like browse the web for an hour for like $5 or something. It was much simpler, but also much more, you know, like the internet was truly a luxury for us back in the day. Alright, anyways, hi Colette, your wings are out. Oh, there are dogs in... Yes. Did you not expect there to be... There are wolves in here. Therefore, you should also expect dogs in here. Genius, what is... Wait, I don't even know what goes through your head sometimes, kid. Oh, Jesus Christ. Colette! Do you want people to drop this game immediately? Nobody. Like, seriously. That is the #1 way to get people to hate a character. Make that character be mean to dogs. Oh god. She used to love dogs. Do not punch the popper. Hi Rodile, how you doing? Oh, that's right. We haven't... The cast over here hasn't actually met you, therefore they don't know you're evil. That's a violent young lady there. That's marvelous. What the fuck? Who in the world was that man? It's an evil man, but you technically don't know. We, the audience, know, but not you. Also, that just kind of happened. Seriously. Anyways, this is the Hell Imperial City of Metokyo. Would you like me to explain the different areas? Sure, why not? You climb the stairs and head straight and find the royal castle and the upper class quarters. The area to the right is called the slums, where those who have no money and no home live. And then there's the city core. I have butchered. Hold on, let me try that again. And the area we are in now is the city core. There are shops, the Colosseum, and an inn for travelers. Well, that about covers it. I think. You think? You think? Well, you better be certain of this shit, my man. Anyways. Ah, I love violence. How delightful. That's basically what that was like. Anyways, this Imperial City of Metokyo is completely surrounded by castle walls, so we can live our lives without worry. Well, I mean, you do have the gates. People can't technically come into there, but whatever. Welcome, travelers. If you're shopping for items, by all means, please make use of this shop. It's the best in Metokyo. It's also probably the only one in Metokyo that actually sells the things we're about to buy. Well, there's only one item shop, so of course it's best. But anyway, see what I was just telling you about. Anyways, alright, well, let's just come on in. There's all sort of, is this a cat service? Yeah, this is the cat's exploration service. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now. Where are the syrup bottles? And the flare bottles? Yeah, no, they're probably right behind you. Also, I think it's the first time we actually see the cats have a business right besides another business. They're usually just sitting outside or something. Ah yes, the Colosseum. I don't think I ever once set foot in there while playing this game. There's actually a part where the game forces you to go into the Colosseum. But you really only have to do one fight and it's super easy. So other than that time, yeah, you never have to go to the Colosseum, but you do get some pretty good stuff from there. So it's definitely something to consider. Anyways, you can't do anything if you don't stay alive. It's a good idea to stock up on jails. We got a healer, that's okay. This is the item shop, Bastion. Let's see, so we can buy a bunch of stuff. Maybe just interested in magic lenses though, buy a couple of those. And anything else we could use? Yes, a couple of these actually. By a couple of these, I mean a whole bunch. Well, okay, no, not that many, but like 10 of these. That should be good. Oh, in that case, I just completely forgot about it. Yeah, it's not a very big part of the game, so it makes sense for you to forget it. But there is a part where you have to go to the Colosseum. It's quite uncomfortable here. There aren't many quiet places in this city. It's been quiet sometimes I moved to the city, but I'm still not used to the crowds. I mean, it doesn't seem like a loud city, despite being the capital. The Colosseum is above here. And then the gate closes at night, so we can't play outside the city. So this is our playground. I mean, I guess this is the most open area I've seen in this place so far. Also, I don't like how this house is... Like, okay, there's something about this place that just doesn't sit well with me. Like, look at this house right here. It's just, like, stuck in here. Like, it's just in a back alley. It doesn't look like you can come in through any other way, so, it's a very strangely put house, and then this one is, like, slant. It looks diagonal because of the way the roads are built. I don't know, there's something about this city structure that doesn't sit well with me. Anyways, buy us 100 holy balls. Battles in them the following night. I mean, base in the following night. Yeah. But, unfortunately, all Tales of games have a very strict, like, item limit, so... Normally the item limit for this game is 20, but we were able to go up to 30 just because I bought a thing. Otherwise, though, yeah, we could only have 20 of one item. And the later games make it even more limited, like, they make it, like, 15 the maximum, and if you want to get some more, you can go up to 20? Maybe 30, but I think it's yeah, it's very limited. Like most other RPGs will let you have like 99 at most. Alright. The hustle and bustle of this city is tiring. Welcome, we'll have a room ready for you in just a minute. Do we need to heal? Not particularly, honestly. I think we'll be fine. So, I want to save, but I won't heal quite yet. I get some more water. And we've officially been recording for an hour, so it makes sense to save after an hour. I finally arrived in Middle Tokyo. Walking from city to city isn't easy. The closest city to here is actually very far away, so yeah, you're probably like about to die, my man, of exhaustion. Hello, Mr. Mate Lady. Greetings, you are most welcome here. Alright, I know you can actually talk to every NPC twice, but most of them don't really have anything interesting to say, so I think I'm just gonna skip that step in the thing. Alright. 1 hour. Time to go cut some cucumbers. Do we have cucumbers? Actually, if we do, they're rotten already, because we haven't eaten cucumbers in a long time, and those things rot easy. But we do have olive oil. I'm gonna put some olive oil on my lips after we finish here. Alright. I had a fight with my husband. He ran away from my house. What should I do now? Stay single. Trust me, I've done it for several years. It's better. It's a lot better, lady. Anyways, how about you? Mom and Dad had a fight. There's been a lot of trouble. Oh, but there's a dollar on the line. Never mind. Maybe it's not quite that simple, but still. Okay. Let's see. Okay, how about you, Mr. Man? What? Why are you looking around like everything like you've never been to the city before? Because we haven't. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this really your first time here? Yes, it is. What do you think? Madoka is a flamboyant, isn't it? It's colorful. I'm not sure if flamboyant, though. Like, yeah, it's just colorful. It's not all the way to flamboyant, that adjective or whatever. I have to imagine truffle oil didn't appear on that list because it's A, expensive and tasty, and B, tasty. I had Twitch emotes from. Oh, you meant to say A, expensive and B, tasty, but the B and the like closing parenthesis from an emote. That's pretty fucking hilarious. Alright. If you go up from here, you'll find the Elemental Research Laboratory. Not the Imperial Research Academy. The Elemental Laboratory. There is already some spirits and things related to them. Okay, that sounds cool. Sounds like something where Sheena would be interested in. Or maybe we have been there, I don't know. This area is called the Slums. Well, the music changed in accordance to it too, so that makes sense. You never know what fortune will bring. I'm just gonna voice everyone in here very sad and depressed because it's slums. They say you should not fear trouble and work hard when you're young, but it's best to avoid it once you get older. You know, your people don't look that old. You look like you're around your 30s at the most. You kind of look older, a bit older though. Anyways, I'd heard there was a cute flower seller in here, but I guess it was just a false rumor. I don't know, have you asked? Maybe she is around here, you just haven't seen her. Also, there's just bottles all over the floor. There's an alcoholic around here. I shouldn't have gone gambling. Well, okay, you're here for a reason. Everyone else is just because they're poor. Alright. Tortinos has officially invaded Twitch. Well, hi there on wait, hold on, what's that thing? Unsolicited Final Fantasy VII reference. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, Tortinos just straight up has a freaking emote now. That's interesting. I guess it's doing a partnership with Twitch, as they would, because it's Tortinos. I can go up here, but why can't I? Is there a reason to come up here? I don't think I've actually ever come to this area. I didn't even know you could do that. But, oh wait, here's the, girl that sells flowers. Anyways, I'm a traveler with no sense of direction. Got lost and somehow wound up in here. Well, the exit is over there, so I don't know. Anyways, so we can't actually talk to the dogs with Colette because, you know, she doesn't have a heart. Apparently. She doesn't have a soul, really, but they just keep calling it a heart. Anyways, it would be a fun place to explore in Super Mario. Yeah, I can see that. Look at all these roofs and places you can climb into. That would be pretty fun. But and again, I was just fresh out of a Hat in Time, so this would be a great place to explore in a Hat in Time. But this is Tales of Symphonia. We don't get to jump in when we choose. Oh my, we don't usually get visitors around here. You know, I think about it. I don't think that's a genre that combines very often platformers and JRPGs. But I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, but I believe, like one of the Hyperdimension Neptunia games, I believe, what was it called? Super Dimension Neptune Sega Hard Girls, I think is what it's called. Okay, the one where Eve is the main character, and there's a Dreamcast girl. That one, I think, actually has some bigger semblance of platforming than an average JRPG would. And then there's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts also has platforming elements, but they're not necessarily good, but it does have them. This area is off limits. This is my secret base. You could fall into the house below any moment, kid. I don't advise this. I'm already in. Hey, whatever, you know, just proceed over here. Have a grand old time. Platformer RPGs are pretty rare. 2D side-scroller platforming RPGs are even rarer. You think of 2D side-scrolling platformer RPGs. I mean, would Castlevania count as one? I mean, okay, I think that's just action. It doesn't really have that much of an RPG nature to it. But I'm sure there's gotta be a few here and there, considering the side-scrolling genre had like a boom in the previous generation, like the PS3 era. There were a lot of side-scrollers for like all the non-super AAA budget games. So I'm sure out of every game that came out in the previous generation, and possibly even this generation, there might have been a couple of side-scrolling RPGs. Anyways, this is the Elemental Research Laboratory. Research and Summon Spirits matter takes place in the basement. Go, let's go to the basement. Hey, good one. Castlevania 2 might count. I hadn't thought about that. The Legend of Zelda 2 might count too. Yeah, I guess those would work. And actually, in that sense, Dust and Elysian Tail. Not Tail like Tales of Symphonia, no, Tail like the body part. That's yeah, that's a side-scrolling RPG of sorts too, so that kind of works too. And I think okay, Shantae would be a bit more leaning towards platformer more than anything else, but technically it does have some slight RPG elements. Technically. Anyways, since we stopped using the man-made summon spirit, Corinne, as an experimental subject, our summon spirit research has stagnated. And after Corinne, we've failed repeatedly in creating any other artificial ones. What to do? So so Corinne was created, not born. That's kind of spooky. Anyways, thanks to Sheena and Corinne, our research has leapt forward. But now that they're gone, we've gone to a complete standstill. Okay, so yeah, Sheena was definitely involved in some of these places. Also, you guys are elves, right? Because your ears are kind of pointy. But actually, hold on. Oh yeah, their ears are only kind of pointy. They're not super pointy. Which means they're probably half-elves. Which yes, that is how you actually tell half-elves from normal elves apart. the half-elf's ears are only half as pointy as the normal elf's ears. Alright. The power produced by the summon spirit should be essentially the same as mana. Then even if mana were to be lost from the world, if we were to use the power of the summon spirits, we might be able to preserve the world and stuff. Okay. I suppose one big distinction of an RPG is experience points. Castlevania 2 didn't have that, just currency and upgrades, so I'm not counting it anymore. Yeah, though again, I hear a lot of people call the Legend of Zelda games RPGs, even though I don't believe they have experience, or at least the ones I've played don't. So maybe there's a bit more to it than that, but yeah, I think Dust does actually have some semblance of RPG, and I think since they were talking about it today in the PlayStation Experience, Guacamelee, I think, might also have some kind of upgrade system or something like that, so maybe that counts too. There's so much excitement going on in this cutscene, I can't handle it.
Hey, watch it!
And it was just kind of going straight forward. You can just more out of the way.
That's where you're going.
Your voice is weird.
Now, settle down, my darling honeys.
Okay, well your hair has a bit more physics than everyone else, and it's also a bit more detailed. Therefore, you are probably a main character.
Hi there, my little cool beauty. Are you hurt?
Yeah, you're... Okay, funny thing. Okay, if the camera can zoom out a little bit. Alright.
Well,
Fucking camera, I'm gonna need you to stay in one place. Alright, once the camera decides to stay in one place, I'll show you guys something.
Master Zelos himself has deigned to speak to this girl, and yet look how she acts!
That on the inside.
Just look at her. It's not even festival time, and yet she's dressed up in an angel costume. How stupid are you?
Okay, I'm just being rude, lady. Jesus.
Can you believe the nerve of this hag?
Okay, what? She just bumped into him. Come on, you don't have to do all this shit.
What did you say?
Okay, you can kind of see it from here. Anyways. If you want to know which characters are playable before even meeting them properly or before them joining your party, I think I've mentioned it before actually, but I'm gonna mention it again. If all 5 of their fingers are separated, they are playable characters. If they have 3 fingers stuck together, they are NPCs that are somewhat important. And if 4 of their fingers are stuck together, then they are just completely unimportant town NPCs. So as we can see from Mr. Zelos here having 5 fingers, he is definitely a playable character.
Genus, let it go. She's obviously never looked in a mirror.
Damn! Oh damn, Lloyd, you got him!
What did you say?
Exactly what you heard, lady.
You're all behaving like children.
I mean, but they started.
Now, settle down. Are you upset, my little angel?
No, she's just dead inside. I mean, I think the same applies for a lot of people nowadays, if I'm having to be perfectly honest here.
You know, I bet you're as cute as a button when you smile.
She's pretty cute, actually. Oh shit.
Master Zelos!
I'm sure your voice actresses are so bad at doing this.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Wow, that was a surprise. You sure are strong, my little angel. You certainly startled me.
Well, who are you?
No offense, but I'm not interested in talking to guys.
Okay, you can just say, hey, I'm Zelos, nice to meet you. Anyways, moving on. You don't have to be just rude about this shit.
I hate this guy already.
Same here, Lloyd, Genus. Anyways. Zelos died on his way back to his home planet. Alright.
Ooh, what's your name, beautiful?
Give me your name and I'll give you mine.
Oh, damn.
Hey, you copied Lloyd.
We keep bringing up that sentence for the wrong reasons.
Now that I've heard someone else say it, it sounds kind of arrogant.
Well, I'm sure you're still gonna use it again in the future, Lloyd.
Oh, my, you don't know me? Well, I guess I still have a ways to go.
We come from a different world. I'm not sure how much further you wanna go, mate.
Master Celos, let's go!
Oh, yes, of course. Well then, I'll see you again. My lovely lady, my cute little angel, and, you other people.
I'm not sure how I feel about Celos' voice actor. Like, it sounds off. For some reason. Then again,
What was that all about?
What an ass. He was grinning like an idiot the entire time. What's wrong with that guy?
okay, so a little bit of a Tales of trope. At least from what I've noticed. The child character seems to have at least one line in the game somewhere where they say the word ass. I think this is also the case in Tales of the Abyss with Alice. She has at least one line somewhere where she says ass, and there's no one else in the party ever says that word. It just happens. It's, alright, yeah, it's just the developers having fun or something.
He had an X-sphere on him.
What?
I actually skipped
That's
that.
how he reacted so fast. Just who is that guy?
I mean, he looked important. He looked flamboyant. Yeah, he was definitely the description of the man using downstairs. But anyways, and what was I gonna say? Anyways, Celos' voice actor in English is kind of weird, but in Japanese, I mean, he sounds pretty fitting for the most part. But he has this one thing where he constantly makes this noise. It sounds like or something like that. It's weird. He does it all the time. It's just a trope that they just decided not to translate that into English. So I might actually change the voice acting to Japanese for one or two cuts just so we can hear Zelos do that freaking noise. But yeah. Anyways, you. Oh, it's an angel. Are you already preparing for the festival? But no one else is wearing an angel costume yet. I mean, she's an actual angel. I mean, the wings look way too real for that shit. Anyways, I came with Grandma. Oh, are you Grandma? I brought my grandson on a walk with me. Alright, cool. That was an interesting conversation. What about you? Oh my, you're already dressed as an angel. Getting a little ahead of ourselves, are we? Okay, I guess we'll play as Colette, because everyone else just keeps mentioning that we're dressed as an angel, even though we're playing as Lloyd. Anyways, imagine if Celos was voiced by Saint John, aka Duke Nukem. Wow, that would actually be fitting. I won't lie. If Duke Nukem could sound gay, that's what Celos would sound like, I imagine. Anyways, don't you think you should be getting some new armor too? Maybe. His armor is made from metal, it still is exceptional in quality. And it's actually not lying about this, because here's where we can buy this thing, the claw gauntlets. They're really fucking good. Like I'm willing to bet these gauntlets are they did not intend for these gauntlets to be as good as they are, but they are. So let's see. Look at that shit. Look at that increase in attack and like the defense increase is not particularly impressive, but the freaking attack power increase of these things is ridiculous. So I'm gonna have at least 2 of those around. Let's see, what else can we buy? Splint mail, helm protector, short cloak, Mr. rope, straw hat, strip ribbon, a bunch. We can buy a bunch of stuff, but and also the heavy boots. Yeah, a pair of boots that will make they wear heavy but increase resistance to damage. So they actually do increase defense pretty good, but if you're wearing this, you are actually unable to run. So I don't advise putting them in. Anyways, I don't think I ever noticed that on my playthrough. Yeah, the claw gauntlets are ridiculous. Anyways, before we buy anything, let's go on to the craftsman around here. See if we can actually craft some of the stuff in there before we just buy it, because that'll be better for our economy. Hey you. Okay, I tried to talk to the guy, but I guess we didn't talk to him. Yo, there's a weapon shop. Okay, no, I don't want the weapon shop. I want you. Yeah, the precious customization shop. Okay, so the also fun can make the ogre sword and the mass immune. What are you wearing, Lloyd? Wait, hold on, no. Lloyd, you are wearing the also. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, we can actually make the ogre sword. Cool. Let's make that, because that's an increase. And we don't have black silver for the ray trust, or for the ruby wand, or for the red shield. We can make that, but we already have one. We can make the droid cloak and lapis bracelet. Okay, so that's the only things I can actually craft right now. So hey Genius, go ahead and put that on. That increases your intelligence. It increases defense pretty good though, so it is overall worth it. Why is the ogre sword listed twice? Because there's two ways to craft. Like this one, this is twice, but in both scenarios it uses different materials. So if you don't have the things that required from here, then you can use the ones from here, if you have those instead. But I don't know, they just decided to make it twice as well. Alright, the ogre sword, that's pretty good. But that's all the things I can craft, so the rest I'll have to buy. Let's see. The ray trust, again, if I had black silver, I could actually craft it, but I can't, so let's do that. A silver sword with a finely crafted blade. Well, Quartus is not in the party anymore, so there's not much I can do about that. I believe Sheena got the Card of Fire before she left, when she left the party. And oh, an iron axe that's easy to handle. We don't have a party member that uses axes, but maybe we will soon. Ooh. Anyways, I didn't see onions listed as an ingredient in any of those recipes, so clearly they weren't going for realism here. Alright. Anyways, let's see. The stinger ring. What else do we buy? I don't have anything else actually. Never mind. Hey you! I don't know how they can stay in business when not all that many people need weapons. Because they're right next to the Colosseum. The people will need weapons for that, mate. Anyways, I'm just not satisfied with the weapons they issue us. I guess we can buy some new weapons. Also, yeah, crossbow up there. Wait, hold on. Okay, those are arrows. There's a sword. That's a crossbow. But what the hell are those? Are those knives? I mean, I think they're knives, but they almost look like guns. And then the swords in here look kind of interesting too. Huh. You know what? I kind of would like if someone actually used a crossbow. I like crossbows, they're cool. Anyways. I was just going to say RPG logic, but you actually came up with a good reason. Alright. Anyways. Those who possess fighting skills feel the urge to test them. Yeah, see? The Colosseum is right here. Yes. That's why the weapon shop is right next to it. Alright. I've never lost the first match in the Colosseum. But have you lost the second match? I'm weak against bosses, but I'm extraordinarily strong against regular enemies. Well, I mean, if you're trying to beat the game yourself, that's a problem, mate, because you're gonna have to deal with both. This is the Meltokia Coliseum. Warriors enter the stage for fame, to test their skills, and various other reasons. They are clearly just steak knives. Alright, anyways, I'm in charge of first aids. I can even revive the dead with my bandages. Bandages? I don't... lady, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I don't think a sword through the heart is something you can just put a band-aid on. It'll be a good by tomorrow. Then again, this is video games. And Resident Evil 7 did come out this year. In that game, you can literally get your hand cut off and just put like some fucking first aid juice on it, and it'll be good as new. It's ridiculous. Alright. Anyways, intensive training will build a heart that does not falter before the terror of real combat. You know, inspirational stinks. Don't rain on her parade. She thinks she's helping. Oh boy. Anyways, magicians have a hard time with singles matches. Your spells keep getting interrupted. Yeah, no kidding. I wonder if there's any way to solve that. Yeah, so actually, that's legit, because beating the Colosseum with Genis and Rain is fucking hell on earth. Especially Genis, because Rain can at least heal herself. So you can kind of just keep trying and keeping your distance just to heal her. But, Genis? I tried really hard to beat the Colosseum with him, in my previous playthrough, when I was playing it by myself, and I couldn't do it. I was high level and everything, and I had the skills that make it so your thing doesn't get interrupted. And it still just wasn't enough, because he just takes too much damage, he's just too weak. So, if I'm gonna do this again with him, I'm gonna have to be like ludicrously high leveled. And currently I'm not high level enough to do the Colosseum. Alright, I'm sorry, enter registration for this round is already over. Well, I guess we can't do the Colosseum right now. It is for the millions who wear weapons outside the Colosseum. We appreciate your cooperation. Well, I mean, hold on, isn't there someone that... Nah. But is it okay to draw weapons outside of the Tokyo area? I'm sure it's okay there, because there's monsters out there. Combat is more than just muscle strength. I compete with the quality of my attacks. So quantity over quality is what you're going for. Well, if it works for you, it works for you. Alright. Let me get some more water. Jesus Christ. Aye. Alright, let's see. Been recording for almost an hour and a half. As we usually do in towns, we spent a great deal of time talking to everyone and everything, which eats up a lot of that time, but whatever. That's just kind of how we gotta do things. I'm having flashbacks to Pokemon Colosseum. This looks a lot like Colosseum reception area, probably because it is a Colosseum. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Alright. Also, we're gonna get an important cutscene here, so let's see. But first of all, this area is called the Upper Class Quarter. It's a place where the rich live. And you're sure you're in the right place? Hey, lady, you don't have. Why are people so rude here? Yes, I have to tend the garden. If you don't take good care of flowers, they won't bloom nicely. I mean, they're blooming pretty nicely, lady. You're doing a good job. Unlike her, she's just being rude. My god. Actually, we can go over here. I forgot about that. It is like the rich area of Tokyo. The travelers, I presume. This isn't a place for commoners. If you came here by accident, then leave. No. I'm not trying to make these people sound as posh and not British, but like rich in the most horrible way possible. I'm a knight. Maintaining order in the city is one of our duties. And, yeah. Things happen. What can we do over here? It's not time for the dinner party yet. Well, I guess we can't come here until the dinner party is happening. Which is not happening right now. It won't happen for a while, actually. Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? I'm tired of this game too. To be, or not to be? That is the question. That's a kind of an overused line. Since the night the king fell ill, they have stopped holding dinner parties. Every day is dreadfully boring, and I don't know what to do. Anyways, tell me if you see anyone wearing a huge ruffled collar. I haven't seen anyone like that quite yet. I'm having a terrible problem. I have too much money. I just don't know what to... Give it to me. Give it to me, please. I need it. If you don't want it, I'll fucking take it, my man. Anyways, not the dinner parties. Anyway, we can actually come in here. And it is important. May I... Oh. I forgot that was your name. It's... Whenever you meet a character in a fictional media that has a name that is either yours or sounds very close to yours, it's always very awkward. And of course, there's always the freaking trope, every butler ever must be named Sebastian. It's just a thing. It's just a thing that seems to be like the pro. Like, okay, there's obviously the butler of Black Butler, the anime. He's called Sebastian. There's Sebastian, the crab from the Little Mermaid. He kind of is like a butler, you know, where he's a servant. There's a butler in Elsword called Sebastian, and I know there's another one around somewhere that's also called Sebastian. There's another butler somewhere else also called Sebastian. And it's weird. It freaks me out because I'm not a butler at all. I'm far from one. You're the filthy rich man. I think even Mother Tree's butler character was named Sebastian. Yeah, it's just a thing. Alright, here's my father, some famous musician. Oh, are you guest? I am. You could say that. I'm still constantly scolded by my teacher, but I won't give up. I scold about what? I guess this music class, but anyways, hey, how are you? My kitten is missing. Can we help you? Kitty, here, kitty, kitty. I don't see a cat. I see dogs, but I don't believe we've seen a cat at all in this playthrough. Are there cats in this game? There's cats, but I haven't seen any normal cats. Anyways, there's the Martel Cathedral. It's the largest temple in Tetiala. Cool. So the capital has also the largest temple. That makes sense. There's the Church of Martel. Anyone want to may worship freely? Cool. Welcome to Church of Martel. May Martel watch over and protect you. Cool. And how about you? This area is off limits to unauthorized personnel. Cool. Whatever. They can't do anything about that. And you. Our mother. What in heaven? Chanting the words of prayers is not enough. The prayer is to open up your heart to the goddess and confess the truth within. Well, Colette doesn't have a heart anymore, quoting huge air quotes about that, but you know, I guess if she did, she would sit down and pray for a little while, because that's just how Colette works. Hello? What are you people? We want to meet the king. His Majesty is ill and is not granting audiences. You know, please leave. No, we have to see him. I'm sure you do, but until His Majesty is well, there is nothing that can be done. The Church of Martel is preparing a prayer ritual to pray for His Majesty's recovery. So try asking the priest in the church to ensure that he gets as well as soon as possible. Instead of actually using medicine, you know, just pray for him. I'm sure that doing that enough will heal him. Your shift's up. Alright. I guess we'll have to go to the church. We were just there. No, I thought was anything about that yet. Schedule Tetiala. Schedule Tetiala. Anything else around here? Nope. Took me a while to confirm Mother Tree's butler name. He's such an unimportant character that literally every time you talk to him, he desperately tries to convince you that he has no bearing on the plot and is only there to clean the house. So he's actively trying to be unimportant. Well, In my case, that goes because I would hate to play a game where there is a character with my name constantly being important. That's just weird. Alright, let's go to church. Again. Okay, now there's a guy here. Welcome to Church Motel. Hold on. Oh, Persea. The prayers are to take place in the royal chambers. Please carry the sacred wood to the castle. Hi. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ, her eyes are dead too. Anyway, so that's Persea. She's cute. For anyone who watched the art stream that I did like a month ago or more, she was one of the characters that I drew in the offline banner, which I still don't have one for the current season, which I haven't had time to do it. But anyways, so yeah, if you watch that, you would know who Persea is, and that would be pretty. If you haven't seen her in the game yet, this is what she looks like in game. But she's gonna be a pretty important character for me, because ever how I've been saying that I wanted to keep the relationship, like, affection to everyone as slow as possible so I could get one specific character. She's the one I wanted to do things with. So we're going to continue to be mean to everyone except Persea. I want to see what she has to say in the future. Alright, but anyways, that's for later. That girl he called Persea has an X-Fear too. Is that a standard custom over here? Yeah, she's really Alright, Janus. You're not listening at all, are you? You mentioned prayers. Are you praying for the recovery of the king? Yes, the chosen and the Pope will pray before His Majesty and receive the assistance of Martel. You said the prayers will take place in the royal chambers, right? Yes, that's correct. But okay, thanks. He just leaves. Guys, I figured out how we're going to see the king. What are we gonna do? We'll pretend to carry the sacred wood and sneak in. I thought you'd say that, but how are we gonna get the sacred wood? Let's have that Persea help us. What? Really? I agree! That's a good plan! Let's do that! I totally don't have a moment right now. Well, alright. Let's try talking to her at least. Then let's catch up to her. I'm sure she can't be far. Anyways, Lura didn't even take a single second for Janus to fall for her. How are you going to pry her off of Casanova Jr. over here later? Over there later. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Oh, so I think we actually get to hear her voice here, so that's cool.
Well then, now let you get to work. The sacred wood goes to Altamira. You can do it after your current job is done.
There's some about you that I don't like, Mr. Varley. We just met you and you actually have a name, you look weird. I don't know.
Understood.
Okay, so I believe, I'm not 100%, but I believe Persea is voiced by Tara Strong. You know, she's a pretty popular voice actress in the anime community, especially in Bandai Namco games. She voices a lot of people in Bandai Namco games, but yeah, I think she's voiced by Tara Strong at least. But yeah.
The plan is right on schedule. I must report to Lord Rodile.
Ah, so you work under Rodile, so I definitely don't trust you anymore.
Hey! Hang on a sec. Persea!
Could we have a moment of your time?
I'm Lloyd. This is Colette and Rain and
I'm Janus.
I mean, technically, yeah, you don't have to introduce everyone for them, Lloyd. They can introduce themselves, and Janus is very eager about this.
hey, Janus, why are you all flushed?
Because he's in love, Lloyd. Colette's been trying to do that to you for years, and yet Persea could do it to Janus by just looking at him. You're denser than black matter, Lloyd.
Would you let us help you carry the sacred wood? Wait!
I take that as a no.
I'm sorry, I know this is a bit strange, but please hear us out. The truth is, we have a letter we wish to give to the king.
Our friend's life depends on it, but we have a problem because the king is sick and refuses to see anyone. It would really help us out if we could carry it for you. Are you listening?
Understood.
Well, you've said one line so far, Presea. And yeah, she is voiced by Trevor. Okay, cool.
Presea, please carry that.
Oh, okay. Leave it to us. Oh my... Wait a minute. Ah, this thing is heavy.
Well, it has a handle. Try carrying it from the handle. See, she knows how to do it.
I've lost all confidence as a man.
Well, sucks for you, mate.
Me too.
Okay, you're like a little kid. You didn't have that much strength to begin with. You are literally you are the second weakest character physically in the entire party. That makes sense for you. Lloyd, however, you're disappointing.
Anyway, let's follow her.
Anyways, finally, a girl that's shorter than I am. No. Police shoots him in an awkward look. That's not horribly underaged. Yep, that's probably how that conversation went. Anyways, I don't know why the cutscene just doesn't continue here, but actually cuts off, but then can come back. It's so that they could cut the voice acting off. They didn't have the budget to keep voicing that cutscene, so they just had to separate it. Sorry to keep you waiting. Wait, is it not just Presea today? Who are you people? We are helping her deliver the sacred wood to use in the prayer ceremony. Today is special. Alright, you may pass. Excuses, coming true. Are lumberjacks all women and children these days? Without Presea, who hardly ever talks, said so, it must be fine. Well, well, we managed to make it inside. What do we do with the sacred wood? Leave it here. So, actually, just leave it there. Wouldn't it make the carpet dirty? You know, whatever, I don't care. Okay, now let's go look for the royal chambers. What will you do, Presea? Yes, sending her back alone would be suspicious. Let's have her come. Let's take her hostage for a little bit. Would you do that for us? Sure. Presea, join the party. Cool. Awesome. Let's see. Let's put you up here. And actually, in the portrait, you actually have light in your eyes. You don't in the actual game, but yeah, because you can see her eyes are supposed to be lifeless. But they're not lifeless here. So that's kind of interesting. But, is that the title I want for you? Fuck it, yeah, that's the title I want for you. We gotta switch to her. And, you don't know if, what, do you have? Oh, Jesus Christ, she's about to learn everything. Oh my god. Is that what I want for you? Eternal damage. I need to... Okay, Endless Infliction. Is that the one I want? I think that's the one I want. Holy shit, I didn't realize you literally learned everything, Presea. Is that gonna be the case for the other two playable characters? Holy shit. Alright, what are your X skills? Alright, power charge, okay, that's good. G-Breaker, guard break enemies, defense during power charge. Alright, cool. Savior. It's basically going towards S-type, actually. I mean, I guess we'll... Actually... Let's see something here. Ah, actually that kind of works. And let me equip you with some stuff. Lunar... Actually, no, that's for... Well, actually, yeah, good. Let's put that on Presea, because Presea is supposed to be the tank. She's supposed to be like super tanky here. Anyways, the joke I just made is going to get a hell of a lot of funnier if she is one of those actually 400-year-olds lowlies or something. I honestly can't remember. I believe Presea is Presea is definitely a lot older than she looks. She's not inhumanly old, but she is older. Yeah, by a couple of years. Let's put a golden circle on her. Claw gauntlets, yeah, let's put those on. You can have... Let's see. Actually, hold on, does someone have the, Wait. Ah, shit. Sheena kept the S ring. But that's okay, I wanted a T ring anyways, but, that's the heal base. Sure, let's put that on you. And... what do I want? I don't know. It's let's give you fucking let's give you a stun charm. Stone charm, anyways. Oh, here we go. Double the gauntlets, double the melee fighters, double the fun. Alright. Anyways, actually, let's put Lloyd up here instead of Rain, actually, because we're not gonna be needing a healer right now. We will need it. We will need her for the. Actually, no, we won't need her for the boss fight because we're doing the boss fight solos. That's right. Anyways. Oh snap! Barry's almost dead. BRB. Alright, cool. You went take care of that. I'm sure there won't be any interesting things happening right about now. We are the proud imperial god trusted regarding the king himself. Oh. You may not approach the throne, even though there's no one at the throne. The only ones who may enter here are those who have permission for an audience. The audience chamber. I feel like I did that in reverse. I should have thought from right to left. They seem to have the right things to say. Let's see. Description prepares meals for the entire castle. I hope it is ready soon. I mean, you just gotta be patient, my man. Anyways. Cleaning, laundry, cooking, and even serving. Working at the castle is tiring. How about you? I'm an apprentice cook. Well, what can you make? Can you make anything complicated yet? Or are you like, well, actually, Genus is a fucking expert cook, and he's only like a little kid. So it actually makes sense for the children to always be another kid to be good at cooking. Which, by the way, phew, it's a big job to prepare meals for everyone that works in this castle. Mind you, I love cooking, so it's alright. Speaking of cooking, Presea is actually the second worst cook. She's better than Rain, but not by much. She's not very good at cooking. In fact, Rayton's horrible for her. So, and what is this? Yeah, seafood stew, and yeah, so seafood stew and gratin. Those are the two things that she's the absolutely worst at. Everything else she's 3 stars with. So yeah, I don't know why, but I guess it makes sense for Presea to not be that good anyways. But because she's kind of, you know, dead inside as it appears, just like Colette. So right. Anyways, you. The secret is to flip the frying pan with your wrist. No, with your wrist. Like instead of using a spatula, is that what you mean? Or like what? I don't even know. Anyways, your hand is now off the fire. I would like to point that out. That foot ain't gonna cook itself unless I cook it for you. But I don't think this actually works a lot. Yes, this. Ow! Shit, it actually worked. Hey, don't eat it. Oh well. Anyways, let's see. Ordinary citizens should not wander the halls of the castle. That's Presea though. You should know about her. Alright. Oh, here's a save point. Sure, I'll take that. Talking Imperial City. Ay ay ay. Been recording for almost 2 hours. 10 minutes short of 2 hours. Sorry. I want to at least show how Presea fights, so I might go on until we at least see her in action. Anyways, I've never seen you before. Will you chat with me for a while? No, I don't have time right now. I am patrolling the inside of the castle. Diligent security will stave off those who would seek to infiltrate the castle. And well, you kind of failed in that department because we already did that. There is a castle archive. There are many valuable items, so those without permission may not enter. That's unfortunate. Also, let's... Okay, I actually need to go there, so let's not go there. Let's go somewhere else first. Is there anything over here? Actually, hold on. What is this? Okay, so these are these things. Let me check on the other side. Real quick. Okay, yeah, there's nothing over here either. Thought maybe it might have been a treasure chest or something, but I guess not. You, lady. I'm surprised people like you were able to enter the castle. Hey! Why are you... Okay, people, you need to stop it with the freaking Jesus Christ. Okay. There's a Crimson Chamber. It is a guest room for noble visitors. And here's a man. My humblest apologies, but I must request that you please not enter with dirty shoes. You will soil the floor that I just cleaned. Well, at some point is gonna make this floor dirty, so I'm sorry about your loss, my man, but still. Not a single wrinkle or stain is permitted in the bed sheets. How about fire? Is that allowed? Is that allowed, lady? How about on your clothes? How about on you? Anyways, I'm on guard, do this, so don't talk to me. And so individuals sometimes sneaking posing as servants. I'm on guard, do this, don't talk to me. I want to keep talking to you until just... Anyways, I'm done here. Let's see. We got a little bit more to explore down here. I think we have the, that's like the dungeon down there. It's our duty to protect the castle. Don't cause any trouble in here. If you do, we will show no mercy. And what's over here? What is over here? Oh, it's like the knight's quarters. These are the soldiers' quarters. Are you sure you're in the right place? I mean, Lloyd is kind of a knight. And Presea is very strong. Yeah, so yeah, she's... I don't think I mentioned this, but she is the axe user. So, yeah, that's her weapon. She is... Presea is slow, but she does hit pretty hard. You know, to make up for the fact that she is slow. But, yeah, I'm not very good with her, but I'll try to do the best I can. Alright, I better get to sleep for work tomorrow. It's still daytime. I mean, it's... Unless you have to like actually wake up at nighttime or something? I don't know. Anyway, let's see you. Take good care of your weapons and armor in case of unexpected situations. And that's about it. Well, that's a really big sword. That's like a really big sword right there. Holy shit. Look at that. It's amazing. Alright, let's see. Can I talk to you? The dungeon dial lies beyond here. If you don't have business here, we need you to refrain from entering. And I can allow anyone to enter here without the Pope's permission. Without the Pope. Forgot they don't just have a king here, they also have a Pope. Which, yeah, that's the thing. Anything else down here? Nope. Just a dungeon. I believe every single Tales of game has one of these two. The Tales of franchise revolves a lot around gimmicks. And like tropes that they all share. Which, I mean, I guess that can get pretty repetitive pretty quickly, but right. Hey you! Who gave you permission to come here? We brought the sacred wood, but then we were asked to aid with the preparations for the prayers. It was an order from the Pope. The Pope? Just a moment, I'll ask. Sorry about this, what the hell did you do? You like punched him in the back. And somehow that knocked him out, I guess. What's going on? Huh? It's you people. Ah, you know we met in Chosen. Do you know them? Chosen? Well, I don't know if I say I know them. Just what are you people doing here? Sir Tetial has chosen a man. Apparently he is. What? This guy's the Chosen? Well, that's why Sheena called him an idiot. Because he kind of is. What do you mean, Tetialas? Are you from Silverhunt? Yes, we are. These are the people from the declining world. Princess, have no fear. What's your name? Lloyd. Lloyd, for what purpose have you come here? We've come to deliver this letter. It's from Sheena of Mizuho to the king. Sheena? What's your relationship with Sheena? Sheena? Your Majesty, please forgive us from causing a disturbance in your presence. Lloyd, give me a letter. Here it is. People of Silverhunt, wait in the other room for a while. Pastor, show them to the Crimson... Ah, okay, well, no, I know what that is. Yes, your eminence. Let me get some water first, too. Alright. My god, anyways. They're making us wait a long time. They may be preparing to kill us. To them, Colette is an obstacle. Okay, so you're just gonna casually say that, Rain. It's like, hey, they might be trying to kill us here. You know, it's just your average Thursday afternoon, you know. If things turn out like that, what will become of Presea? I don't think she cares. Does that look like the face of someone who cares, Genus? We'll have to find some way to let her escape. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Presea. Sorry to keep you waiting, travelers from Silverhunt. So you read the letter. You want to use Tetialan technology to save the Chosen from your side, right? Colette has lost her soul. She'll lose her life as a human if she stays this way. But as long as the Chosen lives, our world teeters on the brink of destruction. Oh no! It's just like Rain said, they're trying to kill us! Wait, please! Listen to what we... I don't want to hear! Get them! No! Except Colette is really fucking strong and people didn't think about that, she's the Chosen. She's not any average Joe we can just take out. Damn! They can't even scratch her! See? I told you, they have X-Spheres. Of course they're powerful. You're not as dumb as you look. Impudent little brat. What would you say of making a deal? A deal? Colette lost her soul because she was being reborn as an angel in order to save Silverhunt. But as long as she does not become an angel, Silverhunt will not be saved. I see. So if we save the Chosen, Tetiala will be saved as well. That means she'll be abandoning Silverhunt. I don't care. Professor, what are you saying? Well, I was just trying to convince the audience here, Lloyd. Don't you get it? Our priority right now is to save Colette, is it not? But abandoning Genus, you're the smart one here, please! I don't believe you're actually the smart one, it's just the game trying to sell you as that. Alright, that's fine. No, we can't do that. Actually, hold on. Which one? Okay, I think since Presea is officially in the party now, she can actually be affected by what we say. So... Actually, which one is the one that makes her happier? Is there even one that makes her happier? I mean, I would think this one, because then that's, I don't know, helping her. That's fine. Is it okay to decide something like that so easily? Right now, the most important thing is to save Colette. That's why we came all the way to Tetiala, right? Is there internal discord? Now we'll do as the professor suggested, make a deal. Please tell us how to save Colette. Say, Pope! If these guys don't go back to Silverhand, then it doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. Can't complete the generations ritual, so I'll go along and keep tabs on them. That should be fine. If you insist, chosen one, then you'll save Colette, right? Well, we'll do what we can, anyway. I swear my name is Celos, the Chosen. I give you permission to travel to Teala, but only under the Chosen's observation. I guess we don't have much of a choice. Okay, that's fine. And it's settled. I want to get ready so we can meet up later. Where do you want to meet? How about the Martel Cathedral? Alright. Then, Chosen One, please report this to His Majesty. You got it. See you later, my gorgeous lady. Cute. Chosen tiny rosebud. And sort of voice. Hey, voicing Cells is going to be one very awkward experience because he just says lies real weird. Okay. Anyways, it says right there exactly time 2 hours and 1 minute now. Okay, but that's okay. So we just gotta go to the cathedral, and we have nothing else to do right now. So I guess that's exactly where we gotta go. I am trying to fall asleep. Ay. I may not be able to record for much longer. Ay. I'm back, but in my usual spot where the internet is bad, so I'll probably get interruptions on my end. Well, that's unfortunate. But you haven't missed too much. We just did the castle part, then, you know, did stuff over there, and now Cells is going to join us.
Yo, Lloyd, you're finally here.
Zealous, right?
Yep. I'm the great Zelos Wilder, but you can just call me Zelos.
Yeah, his last name is Wilder, because he's wild. Actually, he's Wilder, because he's wild with ladies. I'm sure that's why they call him Zelos Wilder, because he's just a lady lunatic.
We're gonna be traveling together for a while, so let's be friends, okay?
He sounds like he doesn't take anything seriously.
He really doesn't.
Let's see. Putting aside the two guys, this gorgeous beauty is Rain, right?
Okay, sure.
And then this cool cutie here would be Colette. And then who's this little one?
You should know her. You should know Presea, man.
Presea,
Jesus.
she helped us sneak into the castle.
The little one isn't from Silverant?
Ozette.
Oh. Okay, now we know where she's from.
Ozette? That village out in the out in the forest?
You don't have to call her hometown the Boondocks, man. You can just call it humble. It's probably a much better word to use for it.
Ah, that's so sad. You're being used by these uncivilized barbarians.
I mean, if you keep talking like that, you're gonna be one of them yourself.
Who are you calling uncivilized barbarians?
Hey, don't get mad. Especially after all the trouble I went through to contact the Imperial Research Academy for you.
Not bad, Zelos.
I know. Using the Research Academy requires permission from the king. But when the great Zelos speaks, His Majesty listens.
Well, you are the chosen one, so I guess you're actually using your political power for something, unlike Colette. She just kind of went around and didn't really impose her authority too much.
Since you're going to be keeping tabs on us, I'd certainly expect that much.
You're an obnoxious brat, you know that?
I can agree with you, but I also don't like you, Zelo, so
Going to the Imperial Research Academy is fine. But can we have you free Presea? Surely you don't need to keep tabs on her as well.
No. The Imperial Research Academy and Ozette are both on the continent across the sea, so we can just drop her off when we go.
But doesn't she work here? Wait, hold on. If Presea is here, doesn't that mean she works here in Meltokyo? Or did they literally just call her from Ozette to carry a piece of wood and then come back?
I agree. That's a great idea.
Anything that has to do with Presea you will be crazy about, Genus. Alright.
Is that okay with you, Persea?
Yes.
Okay then. Where should we go?
Presea sounds so much older than she actually looks. Which again, she is a lot older than she actually looks, but... Technically your voice doesn't... If your body doesn't age, your voice shouldn't age either. Your personality and mentality will, but not your actual voice.
To Cyback. It's on the other side of the Grand Tepeala Bridge. It's northeast of here.
The Imperial Research Academy. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Let's go, everybody.
It's a research academy, Lloyd. You're not gonna find anything interesting other than books and nerds. And Zelos joined the party. Cool. Anyway, so what's that say? It's all coming back to me now. No matter how I look at it, his voice just doesn't fit his character at all. It belongs more of a cheap Western flick. Actually, I almost want to describe his voice as Lloyd wannabe, ironically enough. She's got one hell of a home-to-work commute. Alright, but anyways, so now Zelos is also in the party, so we might as well put him, like, beer, call it. And, says you're going for T-type. Do I want you on T-type? Actually, I don't. Actually, I don't want you on T-type. Are you going T? Okay. Yeah, let's change some of this stuff around. I have no idea what the hell that does. So, let's change this to S-type. And then I want to one more S-type. Speed. Actually, I like that actually. And spell charge. Let's change that to immunity. Just for now. And are you also about to learn? Yes, you're about to learn fucking everything. Holy shit. Yeah, the main reason I'm changing it to S-type is because of this thing. I don't want Victory Light Spear. I want the alternative Light Spear Cannon. I like that one better. Everything else is fine. It's just I want Light Spear Cannon. Alright. Actually, I almost want to describe his waves. Yeah, Zelos' voice is kind of weird. But there's what he looks like. And he does have an important thing though. Presea's personal ability is pretty cool. He's able to find food in dungeons, but Zelos' is really fucking important. May receive items when Zelos talks to a female, and by may I mean it means will. So whenever you're playing as Zelos, you talk to a girl, and he just like seduces her. No, we mustn't. It's wrong. I'm a servant of the gods. I can't. And then she just gives you stuff. And you can do this with every single female NPC in the game. Every time you enter a town. If you want to get items, just random items, that's how you do it. You get Zelos, and you go talk to ladies. You get a fuck ton of stuff. But anyways, I actually kind of want to go ahead and show their outfits. So actually, I will do that next time. Yeah, next time I'll change the outfits of the characters so we have some new stuff. But yeah, Zelos' and Presea's outfit are both from the same game. Actually, let me just go ahead and show those now. Okay, so Zelos. Let's see, Sword for Hire, and then Presea. Plush Channeler. So Zelos' outfit. That is the outfit of Alvin from Tales of Cilia. Which, again, I haven't played Tales of Cilia, but from what I've seen of Alvin, this definitely fits Zelos. They are kind of similar characters, you know, in a sense. And then Presea. Her outfit is of Elise from Tales of Cilia. And from, again, I haven't played it yet, but from what I've seen of Elise, she's kind of she is also a sort of quiet lowly, so that fits her. It's just the actual battle mechanics don't fit at all, because Presea is a frontline axe wielder, whereas Elise is like a dark magician. So the roles are completely different. In the case of Zelos, it actually fits because they're both swordsmen, but in Presea's case, it just doesn't fit at all. But whatever, we'll keep their normal outfits for now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Anyways. I think I might have gotten too invested in my Duke Nukem Zelos idea, now I can't get rid of it. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, it's a good thing to go around with Zelos just talking to everyone. Because you get items, and it actually looks charming. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But, yeah, you can just talk to everyone. And it'll give you items. It'll give you a fuck ton of items. Alright, let's see. It is, and you can actually get money sometimes too. And I believe everyone has something different to say. It's just nothing says anything interesting. White side, that's pretty good. And you can get some pretty good items too. Like you can get, yeah, acquire them. It's actually a fruit called a mango. It's not a mango. It is a mango. But yeah, you can get some pretty good items from this. Like we got a, is that a, did I just get? Yeah, I just got that from people. We got a pineapple gel. We got a miracle gel. Yeah, look at that. That's just a really good item. It restores 60% of max HP and TP. Yeah, I think the only things you can't get is like armor pieces, weapons, and EX gems. But any kind of fruit or ingredient, yeah, any kind of like ingredient or healing item. Besides these things, you can get them, and you can also get money. So yeah, you can get some pretty good items if you just keep talking to people. Those some NPCs you can't talk to, even if they're girls. And again, this only works with girls. You can't actually get anything from guys, because Cell is not interested in guys. Anyways, I honestly didn't know sailors could score items as good as that. I should have let with him more. Yeah, it is definitely a very useful ability for him. But I'm probably not gonna do too much with it because after a while it gets annoying. Just having to go out of your way to talk to everyone. Now you do get something, however. You can get a title for Zelos if you talk to every single lady in the game. Every single girl in the game as him. And I actually haven't gotten that title, so I might actually try to get that. And some girls are kind of hard to find. But here it is. Let's see. Super Pet. Yeah, Super Pet. That's something else you can get. Material for making level 3 figurines. Yeah, there's a bit of a figurine system in this game. And there's several ways to get the pellets, but this is also one of the ways you can get them. But we won't be dealing with that for a while. Yeah, you can even chat up children. Charming. Yeah, you can... Yeah, if it is a female, and they're not an important, like, NPC, you can talk to anyone and they'll give you stuff. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can even go to the slums. And, okay, if you can't carry any more of an item, they won't give you any. But you can go to the slums. Like, talk to the girls here. And this is a poor woman. She's down in the dumps, in the slums, and she doesn't have much money. Yet she just gave me 600 fucking gold. Now you can buy apple gels with that shit. And a lot of food with that. I have... That's just weird. Okay, but I think it might be random. But right. Anyway, the holy bottle, I can use that. Yeah, there's that, like, you just don't even think about going to shops anymore. Just go to every town and talk to everyone as Zelos. That's how you get items in this game. Alright, and then and again, don't forget, we also have Presea's EX skill where she just, like, you're going around dungeons and you'll just randomly have food just drop on you. Well, not drop on you, but you just appear in your inventory. Alright, I got an orange gel from you. And then from you. You're not my half elf, right? Yeah, so that's another thing in Teteala. In Silver, they don't like half elves, and in Teteala, they don't like half elves either. So, I guess Zelos doesn't discriminate, but, that's good. Alright, let's see. Hey, you. I don't think I can actually talk. Can I talk to you? No. Not in the way that I want to talk to you. Drop on you. Now I'm imagining Presea with some kind of curse that makes food fall from on her head at random. That would be pretty funny if it happened. Also, you just gave me some. You just gave me your salary. Like, I get it, you people appreciate sales, but Jesus Christ, you don't have to give him everything you have. Holy shit. I mean, I appreciate it. We've already made over 1,000 gals from this shit, but still, you don't have to go all your way that much. Beef. The servant outside gave me her entire salary. He just gave me like a slab of beef that you had in your pocket. Some of the items you can get from here is just hilarious. Yeah, she just gave me some freaking pasta that she had on her pockets too. Oh yeah. Beef acquired. Yep. Let's see. I think there's a few more ladies over here. Is there? Okay, there's you. Miracle gel. This is again miracle. That's really good. I don't believe that. Are you a woman? No, you're not a woman. Okay. And the cats do not count. I don't think they're a woman anyway, so they really don't count. And you. This little girl had almost 800 gals in her pocket. And seriously, the NPCs that give you money are the ones that you would least expect them to give you money. It's so weird. Alright, I was about to ask, how the hell can you tell with the cats? Yeah, I think the cats are just genderless. They don't have gender, so technically you can't talk to them to get money for stuff from them. Alright, and you also just gave me money, like, oh my, I appreciate it. I really do, but holy crap, people, you're gonna go broke if you keep doing this. Anyways, well, we're done here, so let's just go out. But let me just show real quick, you can actually just go back in. You can just immediately go back into the town. And, talk to everyone again. And once again, they'll give you items. So yeah, if you want to farm for items, you just go into a town that has a lot of girls in it. Which is pretty much every town. Every town has a balance of male and females. You just talk to everyone in there and then exit. And that's how it works. Alright, but let's see if we can actually get in a fight so we can actually show how Presea works. Let's see. Ow. Yeah, so you can see she's pretty slow. Actually, hold on. I don't like this here. Hold on. Wait. Let's put infliction there. Okay, the structure can stay there. Let's put punishment. Let's put devastation over there, and then punishment can go over here. Ow. Yeah, so Presea is pretty... She's pretty slow, but she hits pretty hard, so it balances out. On the other hand, 3 maxed out miracle gels. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also, and I guess we can show Celos real quick. What do you have? Okay, so I know we just lost Kratos as a party member, But Zelos is here to replace him. Because Zelos is just like Kratos, he's also a magic knight. So he has the ability to use sword attacks, you know, sword techniques, and magic. And in fact, they're pretty much the same as Kratos is, except for like 1 or 2 exceptions. And I've used first aid with him 999 times. Zelos, I hereby adopt the Jellos. I like that. Yeah, because he gets a bunch of gels. Oh, that's great. Okay. Let's see. Let's change it to Sonic Thrust, so you can learn Supersonic Thrust, and then let's put Light Spear up here. You can take that out. Keep Demon Fang over there, and we'll keep that empty for now. Let me put freaking Fireball over here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Zelos. Yeah, he works pretty much just like. Ow. Yeah, he works just like Kratos in the way that he's yeah, he's a magic knight. And the good thing about Zelos is that he's actually a little bit faster than Kratos. So comboing with him is a lot easier. But I just realized I haven't actually equipped you with anything. So I don't like you with a dagger, but sure, whatever. I guess you can have the best. Actually, hold on. Let's give you. Actually, I never went back to the armor shop. Now that I think about it, I should probably do that. We'll do it later. Let's see. So for now, you can put the laminar leather, and then the cleric set. Yeah, sure. And the Omega shield. Can have some leather boots and an attack symbol, I guess. Yeah, sure, that works. Is there anything else I need to do with you? Not really. Okay. And Zelos' cooking ability, I believe, is average. Yeah, he's an average cook. Just like, yeah, he's pretty much on. Actually, no, Lloyd is a little bit better cook than Zelos. So Zelos is better than Presea. At least that much is sure. The Presea is not a good cook. She just isn't. But for now we'll just stick to Genus, because except for one character we can get later for a few recipes, Genus is still the best cook in the game. Alright. Oh boy, he's going to look just as silly as Kratos sticking that leather opener in his massive scabbard. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, anyways, let's see. But there's actually no ladies over here, so we can go switch back to Presea. Hold on, I actually want to switch back to Presea here too. There we go. I don't actually like looking at Zelos all the time. I just do it because he gets the good stuff from his personal skill. Oh, there's a huge bridge. Listen, be amazed, pumpkins. This is the greatest drawbridge in the world. It connects the continents of Altamira and Fuji. The control system incorporates 3,000 X-spheres. That's 3,000 people. That is 3,000 people that have to be sacrificed in order for this bridge to function. That is horrible. 3,000 human lives. What? Eh? What's wrong? What's with those faces? I suppose we better tell you. And so now he knows. That's a pretty sobering story. Is that really true? You think we'd make up something like that? Yeah, well, even so, it's not like the dead are going to come back to life at this, but that's just disrespectful. It's always better to look on the bright side of the. I mean, I guess, but still, that just sounds so bad. I can't tell if he's a positive thinker or just doesn't care about it. I think it's the latter. Since we're on the subject, you and Presea both have X-spheres too. Does everyone have X-spheres in this world? It didn't sound like it from the way Sheena talked about them. Nope. I got this from this guys who call themselves the Renegades. Ah, well, I guess that makes sense. They distributed quite a few of them to Sheena and the Papal Knights and such. And Presea? Beats me. My little one? Yeah, no. She's so talkative. Alright. No ladies over here sounds really funny to me for some reason. Yep, no ladies over here, nothing to talk about. Anyways, here's the X-Spheres. All of those are X-Spheres. If you're wondering why it looks so weird, that's why. Some of them even have like 2 X-Spheres per thing. Which is weird. And some of the X-Spheres are red. Which is also weird. Nicknames. Well then, I'd like to take this opportunity to decide everyone's nicknames. What are you talking about, officer? What are you talking about, officer? You can call me Mr. Zealous. Besser will be Little One. Colette is Miss Angel. Lloyd is Hey You. Genius is Brad. Gee, you must have spent a lot of time thinking about Lloyd's and my name. Don't mention it. And then Rain will be Gorgeous Ultra Cool Beauty. I don't know, something like that. Huh? Then Her Highness. Zealous, can't you come up with something a little more normal? The Professor is the Professor. Well, that's what it calls him. A professor. That does have a nice ring to it. The bewitching female teacher. Fine, whatever. I don't care anymore. Okay then, Professor Rain it is. Whatever. Yeah, Zealous, you're not doing good. If you're trying to impress the ladies here, you're not doing a very good job at it. It works for everyone else, but not for the important characters. Actually, I never realized those hexagonal things were X-Spheres before. Ozette and Colette. Ozette. What about it? It rhymes with Colette. I have a feeling I've heard that name before. You sure you aren't thinking of Colette? Ozette and Colette sound kind of the same, you know. Ow! You don't have to... I like that face. I might actually use that face for the thumbnail. That's just a nice face. Hey. Anyways. Hey you. Welcome, chosen one and travelers from Silverhunt. Here it comes. The mana is growing thin. Please be careful. You call this thin? And Silverhunt must be a dried up husk. Alright. Anyways, I believe this is actually... Hold on. I swear I think there's a cutscene that tells us that these are supposed to be X-Spheres. But I guess not now. Maybe later. I think that's the first time I've seen her slapping portrait. Since this is the PS3 version of the game, you know, like the updated version, there might have been some skits that they added, and therefore some portraits that they might have added as well. So that makes sense. Also, this thing. I love the ocean. It's so grand. This must be fate. It is so weird that we met on this date. Let's play. Okay. Show me on my record, maybe later. Huh. Okay, so this basically opens a minigame for a really annoying game. A minigame. But you will need to do that minigame if you want to get Genius's best weapon in the game. It's, we can't get it now. We have to wait until a certain cutscene happens. But once that certain cutscene happens, we can come back here, do that minigame, and Genius will just get the best weapon in the game for him. So, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be bothering with that, because that's fucking annoying as hell, but whatever. Anyways, Chrono Trigger has made me paranoid of transcontinental bridges like this one. I guess so. I haven't actually played Chrono Trigger, so I'm not sure which event you're talking about. Also, there are skits in pretty much every room in this bridge, so we might travel around for a little while. Hold on. The zigzag motion gave the skit some time to appear. Assuming that there is a skit here. I believe there should be. Just not seeing one. Now maybe we already watched all the skits back in the entrance. That's entirely possible as well. Any skits? No? Okay, no skits. The water keeps changing color. I'm not sure what's happening with that. Alright, whatever. Are we almost at the end? Wait a minute, almost. Okay, I think that's the end. Maybe? Yes, okay, it's looking complicated. Therefore, it is the end. And there's no one over here. I almost thought that was a bird on top of that post for a moment. But, Anyways, like 2 or 3 times you try to cross this one bridge. And each time there's a quest or enemy blocking your way. Including an unnecessarily complicated quest for beef jerky. That sounds fascinating. Similar. Looking at those two like this, don't they look kind of similar? Well, if Colette opened her eyes, maybe. Think so? They hardly ever smile, you know. Yours just not the same without a pretty smile. Colette can't smile even if she wanted to. So don't say things like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sheesh. Touchy, touchy. You know, funny thing about Colette. Here in the game, she has like lifeless, very creepy looking red eyes. But in the anime, in the Tales of Symphonia like OVAs, her eyes in this section of the game of the story, they're still the normal blue, just without the light in them. So they still look kind of creepy, but they're not fucking red like they are here. They just put that in here to make it really drive it home that they're supposed to be really creepy looking eyes. Alright, let's see. So we're going... How do you turn the camera like instantly again? You can't. Okay, I thought you could. Hey you.
You guys stalking or something?
Nope. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any of the things that Pressé is supposed to be getting. I think it's probably because we don't have the slash and or technique gauge all the way up. Also, I just realized Lloyd's weapons kind of look like really long knives. It's interesting. But anyways, yeah, I think until we actually get that T or S. Actually, hold on a minute. Oh, you have a perfect balance, therefore you're not actually gonna go anywhere. Let's make sure you're on T-type or something. Did I want you on... Sure, but let's see. You gotta change one of these S-types to increase stats from the moment. Well, listen, we're not gonna be alone in battle for too long, so yeah, let's put that instead, and that should actually start throwing her towards T-type. All right. I really like the Teteala's battle theme, the Spy Silveron's battle theme, by the way. Really now? I mean, I definitely do like Teteala's battle theme better than Silveron's, but I still like Silveron's. But I guess it does sound kind of weird. Maybe not as action-packed as it should. Here's Cyback. But let me just gain a couple more fights just so that Pressé can start actually going towards the...
This is gonna be cake.
The thing that she wants to go. I want her to go to. Ow.
I was just warming up.
I forgot something about... Oh, hello. What? What should I learn? What? Hot shot. Core HP to me. Oh. Oh, that's right, I have taunt. Press taunt opponent by pressing R3. Increases the unison gauge. I don't usually taunt in this game. So, actually gives me a good reason to taunt. Hey, come here, you creature.
This is gonna be a piece of...
I just want to do this. Hold on. Hey.
Stupid.
Oh my god.
Stupid.
Oh my god. Oh, that is great. That is great.
All talk, no action.
I had no idea. She just called him an idiot. Oh, that's stupid. Hold on, I want to just do a couple more battles. Just call the enemy stupid. Hold on, you. I love that.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
Stupid. Get him! Stupid.
I've never, because again, I don't think I've ever even used the taunt function. I didn't know that was Presea's taunt. It's great. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, I really like how distinct that stupid voice line is compared to literally every other one. Anyways, Teteala's architectural technology. That was a huge bridge. Yes, the engineering is impressive. Something like this couldn't be built in Silverhunt. Isn't it though? This here baby was built by a company owned by the Duke Bryant, one of the Teteala's famous 3 dukes. I'd love to see blueprints. The blueprints? The main office building of the Lazarino company, the one that took on the design contract, is something another. If you go there, you can probably see them. Altamira. No sidetracking allowed. This is the opposite of how this usually goes. Well, you know, when it comes to advanced technology, that's just how things function. I'm kind of interested in what everyone else's taunts are like. Do you have a... Yeah, I don't have a level 1 with... Yeah, I might not be able to taunt with everyone. But I am... Okay, the other ones I can taunt with are... Wait a minute! Colette, how are you able to taunt right now? I'm curious. No, hold on, come up here. I need to know. Wait, hold on, let's put a Presea over here just because, but then... Okay, let's put Lloyd over there too. But seriously, Colette, how do you actually speak? I need to know.
This is gonna be a piece of cake.
I don't know, she doesn't. She makes the notion, but she doesn't speak. Okay, cool. Alright.
Stupid.
I can't stop doing this.
Stupid.
It's just so fucking... And remember, she heals every time she does that. Alright. She just holds up the middle finger without saying a word. Alright. And we're close enough. And yeah, let's change back to that stuff. And I want to see Rain taunt as well. Hold on. It feels like I just made this huge discovery to the game that I've been playing for almost 200 hours.
One fight after another.
It's like opening a Christmas present.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid? Are you afraid?
It's not quite the stupid thing though.
Stupid.
Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. Hold on. That's enough of that. Let's move on now. Holy shit, I'm having too much fun with this fucking thing. Okay, put Presea back over here in the genus. Can be over there now. Okay. And you just know it was a deadpan baka in Japanese. Well, let's find out. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Let's find out what that shit sounds like in Japanese. This is now the taunt stream. This is the focus of the streams right now. Yes, it's actually just a baka. It doesn't sound nearly as loud, but... Wait, shit, no! I didn't mean to actually use the thing, but alright. But I definitely much prefer the English stupid over the very quiet Japanese baka. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. Let's actually freaking go to Cyback after this fight. Okay, enough. I've got to kill him. Hey, Brazil leveled up. Cool. What are you now? 59. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go with the sideback now. And we've actually been recording for quite a while. It's we might actually have to stop now because my voice is also starting to get a little bit rowdy here. I hate this city. Hurry. Do set. Stupid. I'm sorry, Brazil. Wait just a minute, little one. We'll be done in a jiffy, right, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna add that to every fucking line Brazil says. Yes. Are you going to be struggling to keep yourself from doing that taunt in every Symphonia stream from now on? We might have a problem here, yes. That is entirely possible. I'm not even gonna try to hide it. Right, I'm here to present my results to my research, but everyone seems to be busy and won't accept my thesis. How long am I gonna have to stay in this inn? I don't know, a while. Also, we're in a new town now. Hey, I was talk to ladies. Hello, my beloved. Oh, it shows in this quite a coincidence bringing you here. Here, have a holy bottle. How about you? Can I take anything from you? Nope. You're just a lady. Alright. Come from the Imperial City to perfect my magical arts. The Elemental Research Laboratory doesn't resist magic itself, but the similarities between magic and summon spirits and stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and rest the day now. Just so it might be a skid or something, or not. We just go to sleep. Anyways, I've got this groundbreaking new theory that Tetiala may, in fact, be spherical. Well. Would there be flat Earth believers in Sylvarant or Tetiala? Maybe in Sylvarant. But Tetiala seems a bit more advanced about that. But then again, we still have flat Earth believers in today's day and age in like actual real life planet Earth. So I don't freaking know. Anyways, let's go save the video game. And yeah, that's about all the time I have for you guys today. So we did some pretty nice progress today, and again I got microphone, don't fall on me. All right, whereas we got to get the character that this is Presea is the character I want to get the highest affinity for. No, it's not because she's my favorite character, because Presea is not actually my favorite character, but she is the character that I think I have the most sympathy towards, because I don't know, I feel like her, we haven't seen her backstory yet, but her backstory is so tragic, and she tries her best so much, and she suffers so much. I feel a lot of sympathy towards her, and I want to help her as much as I can. I think my favorite character might be Sheena, maybe someone else. There's another character that we will meet soon enough that is also really cool, but yeah, we haven't actually. Yes, I won't go into the details on their backstories, but they do have some pretty spooky backstories. But yes, yeah. So yeah, Presea I want to have the most sympathy towards, and that's why I want her to be the character we're going to. Also, if you're wondering how the heck we get high affinity points with characters that join this late into the game. The characters that join, the later the character joins, the more affinity they get when you make a decision. So, it's like, whereas Colette or Genis would only get like 30 points per decision early in the game, Presea right now would get like 120 points or something like that for every choice that we make that affects her. So that's how it balances out, because she hasn't been around for the early part of the game. You can make her affinity go up just as well by just having an affinity boost. Same for Zelos, and same for any other characters that join from this point onwards. But anyway, yes, I just wanted to mention that, and again, we recorded for almost 3 hours today. That's pretty good. We did some nice progress. Actually, not really. We didn't do that much progress, but we talked to a lot of NPCs. That was the bulk of this stream. But yeah, that's all the time I have for you guys today. So join me tomorrow as we go back to Ratchet and Clank. And we do stuff with that. That'll be pretty fun. But next week we'll hopefully go back to Symphonia. Maybe... I'm not counting on Friday streams too much anymore, because they just seem to be getting interrupted by something or other every single time. So I hope we'll have a Saturday stream. I'm not sure about Friday stream though, but yeah, so right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. So here says goodbye. Auto Play 45.